Tryavna today, a city of original architecture, famous icon painters and woodcarvers, rich history and an attractive present. Tryavna is becoming more and more a desired modern mountain resort because of its healthy climate, beautiful nature, and unique, cozy and magnetic atmosphere. Because of its traditional hospitality and long years of development as a health resort, carrying the spirit of the Bulgarian revival, the name of Tryavna is pronounced with admiration and love throughout Bulgaria. Tryavna architecture. What makes Tryavna uniquely attractive is the craftsmanship of its founders, architects and builders. The town's guests are transferred in time when they stand in the central square Kapitan Djado Nicola. It is surrounded by a wholly preserved architectural ensemble dating back to the time of the Bulgarian revival. The clock tower and symbol of the city was built in 1814. The Tryavna school, built in 1836-39, was one of the first secular schools in Bulgaria. The Kivgiran stone bridge, connecting the square to the old town, was built in 1844-45. The church St. Archangel Michael, dating to the 12th century, is a monument of culture of national importance. Another source of pride of the Tryavna craftsmen is the church St. George, 1847-52. The famous Tryavna bay windows can be seen on Raikova house, built in 1846, as well as on the house of Petko and Pencho Slovekovi, built in 1830. But the most important house in the whole town is the legendary Daskalova house, with its famous sun-shaped wood-carved ceilings. It houses the Museum of Tryavna woodcarving. The Tryavna column was discovered in the yard of the house in 2008. Tryavna woodcarving. Unique, gifted, avant-garde. These are the words used to describe the Tryavna masters who have reached the highest form of craftsmanship in the processing of wood. Their hands, touched by God, chiseled out the finest details and created their perfect masterpieces from one of the most difficult materials. This craft has not been forgotten in Tryavna to the present day. Some of the most well-known artists working in this sphere are Professor Kanchutsanev and Professor Anton Donchev. In 2009, the exhibition of photographs by Professor Anton Donchev in the Daskalova house was a major accent of the traditional wood carving festival. Tryavna iconography. The artistic achievements of the Tryavna icon painters are also described as magnificent. Among the most noted artists that have created these masterpieces are Papa Vitan Tsonyov, Simeon Tsonyov, Ioanniki Papa Vitanov, 1794-1854, Vitan Koyov, 1796-1849, Dosiu Koyov, Zacharie Tsanyov, Pop Dimitar Kanchov, Tsonyu Simeonov, Peter Minyov. Now, these precious icons are housed in a special building adapted for their preservation and restoration. Following a visit to the museum and an encounter with this enigmatic world, a spiritual change is inevitable. A real landmark of the city is the first and only museum of Asian and African art in Bulgaria. Here, you can see unique artifacts from Tibet, Nepal, India, and Africa. An important part of the cultural life of Tryavna is an event which is emblematic for the city, the annual Sloveikov Days. The event takes place in early June, and if you're a guest of the town, you'll experience the unique creative atmosphere of Tryavna during those 4 days. During the festival, there are different concerts, exhibitions, book fairs, theater performances, and a chance to meet artists from the whole country. The festival's culmination is the gala evening of the award presentation, named Sloveikov Prize for Best Lyrical Poem. The mayor of the city, as well as many guests of the literary elite of Bulgaria, are present that night. Participation fees for all events are symbolic, so that everyone can visit the events of interest. Foreign guests will be particularly impressed by this event, and the memories of the life and people of beautiful Tryavna will linger on.
ето ще дойде дългоочаквания момент за всички участници, а именно обявяване и връчване на наградите от 4-тия национален театрален фестивал Трявна 2009 година. Георги Ганчев за ролята на Себастиян в пиесата Благородният испанец.
Благодаря, жена да излезе.
Да.
Честито.
Поддържаща женска роля. А тя е на Николета Гутева.
Ако града впечатлява и е по-различен, то е благодарение на това, че в него има жив дух, който сме наследили от нашите предци и се стремим да предадем на бъдните поколения.